Welcome to my podcast, Self Love with Boz Zambia. And I'm so glad to be here because I have a special guest, Tilo, baddest, Tilo, the baddest, roadman, the melody man. How many man is here?
Badman Alaji, Tino, Brighton Dada, the Roadman. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
Yeah, lovely weekend.
It has been doing crazy,
yeah,
man.
it's been crazy. Yo, Moscow is crazy.
Moscow is crazy. You wanna go back?
Bro, I need to come back.
You should.
The experience has been amazing.
Yeah, man.
A lot of work and a lot of play.
The work and play. Which one did you enjoy more, the work or the play?
Both. But you know, when the work is unfolding, obviously,
Yeah.
it builds up more.
Yeah.
Which is good.
I must say, like, I've learned a lot from you the past few days, especially work ethic. I thought I worked so much until I met you. Now it explains how much, why you've achieved so much already. But before we start, right, I want you to try, because you've tried some foods already.
Yeah.
But
You mean the horrible foods?
horrible foods,
The
yeah.
ones that have been changed to something else.
Yeah, because he tried, just for the viewers, he tried was it KFC?
Yeah, the replica for KFC.
Yeah, so we don't have KFC here, unfortunately, and McDonald's, because we're a sanctioned country. So there's like different version of KFC and McDonald's. So he didn't like the burger. I mean, it wasn't nice, truly.
Yeah.
But I want you to try snacks, Russian snacks, and we're going to see the reaction.
Okay, cool.
And you tell me what. So first of all, this is Morse. Morse is Morse, yeah.
Morse.
Morse, yeah.
Can I just say Morse?
It's pronunciation. No, they don't understand, but pronunciation in
Morse.
Russian is like very important.
Oh,
So it's yagade, cherry, I think. Cherry, made out of cherry.
okay.
You try?
Do I need to shake?
No,
Or I just
yeah,
need to
try it.
open
I think shake it, because I mean it goes down.
I feel so if they shaking.
It's so because
Who packs the drink like this? Like it's
full. It's Russia. They're so giving.
better be nice though.
I hope so. Let's see.
Wonder.
Ponten, apeku ponta. There's also, let's try. How's that? But this.
No, man,
So then, how is it?
it's fine.
It's nice, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
Okay, 1 to 10.
It's my type of drink, so I don't know. Maybe someone could have like different opinion about it,
Mhm.
but I'll give it a 8.
8. Cool.
Yeah,
It's
Really
the
tastes
sweetness,
nice.
right?
it's not really that sweet. Sweet like na ilo but food got ilo
Uh-huh.
really packet.
Okay, let's go to the next one. This is fishishka. I don't know what it's made of, but it's like bread.
Maybe bread.
Yeah, bread from bread.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's try it. How is that? Because normally it goes well like with a beer or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah, but even like that,
This
we'll
is
eat
really
it.
nice.
Yeah. What do you
these are
like
things
about
that
it?
you need to pack for me.
Yeah?
Such things like this.
We'll pack them.
I like this.
1 to 10,
9.
9.
Yeah.
It's like I got the right things. Let's see. So these are with is it garlic? What's this? Garlic, yeah.
Yeah, that's garlic.
Yeah, the strips of something. So try one. But-
Coming back to this podcast. People will be eating like this.
People will be
Or it's
eating.
just me.
No, I mean like this podcast is like it says self-love.
Okay.
So
Self-love.
self-love, yeah. So I want to hear opinions of people of the idea of self-love, and that's why we get comfortable, eat.
Yeah.
Try this one. Let's get it.
So this is what?
It's I think it's meat with garlic. Kada pang sense.
Tastes like not Bilton now, Bilton. Yeah, no,
It's similar to Bilton.
Similar?
Yeah. Only it's softer. Bilton is a bit harder.
It's softer and very tasty.
Yeah. 1 to 10.
Meat. 10.5.
10.5. Okay, that's nice. Okay, let's try. How many more do you want to try?
Maybe that's one more.
One more. Okay. Let me try. I hope.
Yeah, podcast already. I twitch vibe.
Okay. Ishingimbalala.
Mm.
But like, no, it's not groundnuts, but some type of nuts. I don't know. Maybe somebody who knows these nuts. But how do you open it? What is this? Go.
No, kuna mafirwa.
Right.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah.
Mbala,
Yeah.
shashani.
How do you eat them though? You're open, I think. You're open.
You open?
Yeah. You're open, and then that you eat. I think you will like these ones.
Doesn't really taste like donuts though.
No, it's not. It's not groundnuts. Is it cashew nuts? What are these? Well, I don't know, but whoever knows, it's a type of nuts.
They're really nice.
Yeah.
Really nice.
They're salty and yeah.
And very tasty. Yeah.
Move to Russia, man. You like all the snacks?
For the snacks. Those are snacks. Bro.
So I mean,
yeah, but it is. I'll tell you one thing. Like, I haven't really been here for like weeks and stuff. But like the few days that I've been around and you guys like have moved me up and down. It's a beautiful city, bro. Different from what they say on TV.
Yeah.
Different from what we watch in the movies, bro. Like, they're really peaceful people. You know, like you'd feel belonging, and I feel like I wouldn't mind living here if I made enough and I'm able to flex.
Feel comfortable, yeah.
Yeah, man. Like I wouldn't mind living here.
I mean, same thing when I came to Russia in 2016.
Yeah.
I was scared of coming because I mean, everyone's there's war, there's racism. I mean, all these small things are there, but like generally, it's a beautiful place to be in.
And also, I just feel like, in as much as we would pick out a lot of countries in the world, bro. There's always something that people talk about that's not positive, and it's okay.
It's okay.
You know,
it can be perfect. Yeah.
No, it
there's
can't.
always bad and good.
Yeah. But it's Russia. It's really a beautiful city. Oh, and well developed.
Yeah. Which places have you liked so far?
Can I remember? I went to the city square.
You went to the Red Square.
The Red Square. Overhyped, I think.
I agree. Yeah, it's like everyone is like Red Square. When you go there, like, oh, this is Red Square.
Yeah, I know what I mean.
But it's beautiful, but it's too hyped, I guess.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I like the building architecture. I like the color. I like the ambience. It's amazing. And I saw the Russian soldiers. Real life.
Russia, man. Like, artists from Zambia go to UK, they go to Manan, America, but you in Russia. How?
Opportunities, for me, the way I've understood my journey is there's really been points in my life where I've met people. I think you and I had conversations when we just met.
Yes.
I was even telling you to say, sometimes in life, there's so many opportunities that have come. Some haven't come in monetary form. Some haven't come in a way that you expected them. Because we always have like a projection of how certain things need to come. Just like you said, like, with your homies and everybody's talking about going to America, they're talking about going to UK to what, and then you just find yourself in Russia, and then there in Russia again, you meet new opportunities. So I think for me, it has really been about tapping into anything that's positive, and when this opportunity came, I didn't hesitate, I didn't foresee what was going to happen, but I knew that it was the right step to. And it is. It was. Testimony is there.
And honestly, I remember when we started talking about this, I think it was February.
Yeah.
February.
Early
this year. Yeah. Many times, as Axam, many times.
I can date in
many times, because it's a new you are the first Zambian artist from Zambia to come and have a concert with in this country. Probably, I mean, I've some other African artists come. Like I remember there was this guy who came who signed under the video, the one with dreads, Peruzzi.
Oh,
Peruzzi.
really?
Is that David, right? I don't know. Okay, he came.
Okay.
There's been a couple of in my 7 years in this country, right? I don't know what happened before.
You've been here for 7 years.
7 years, yeah.
It's a long time.
It's a long time. So I've never seen an African artist come. Normally it's just those club vibes. Comes do playback, two songs.
Oh yeah.
He comes out, the regular stuff.
Yeah.
On Saturday, I saw an artist in Moscow with a band. That's
in the club, not just
yes,
like with a band.
with
in
a
the
band.
club.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
man.
That I've
is-
never seen, man.
Hmm?
I've never seen that, and I hope to see more of that. But you're studying all this. But I was coming back to when we started talking. Many times it felt impossible to do it,
Yeah.
but it's how you always positive about everything. Where do you get the positivity from generally?
So this is one thing that I've come to pick out from people. I don't know if you also get this feeling. You just meet certain people in life and you just start talking to them and everything just flows.
Mm-hmm.
And from the time that me and you started talking,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even look at things like, okay, let me see, who's this guy working with?
Mhm,
Are they a team? Are they able to do this and this and this? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah. I was like, for someone to present an opportunity,
Yeah.
they know what they're talking about. Because honestly, I can't come to you.
Yeah.
I know the services that you offer, and then I come to you and I start Nambo Kulanda Maria Shiami. So for me already, the fact that you made the step showed enough that your anxiety and enthusiasm of doing what you wanted to do was very much possible, And the storm was heavy.
It was.
It was,
It was.
yeah. It was especially those days when you started drinking.
Drinking. Yeah.
Like this guy calls me and he's not even saying anything. His voice note is 1 minute to 2. He's not saying anything.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But it's just the energy, man.
Yeah.
When you vibe with people,
It just goes.
it just goes with it.
Mhm.
It's natural. It flows just like that.
So then, how do you know, like, is this the right? What tells you, like, is this the right person? Is it by how they talk or what they say, what they do?
Me, I'm a creative.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, when I have conversations with people, okay, not even psychological, like you're able to tell if this person is smart, an intellect, you know what I mean? Just by how you exchange notes,
Mm.
which goes back to exactly what I'm just trying to say.
Yeah.
When
yeah.
you talk to someone, at the end of the conversation, you need to have a projection of where that is going to go. Is it going somewhere or it's not going somewhere? So,
So I mean, since I do music, I've always had a passion of creating events, yeah. And since like 2020, I've been trying like every year. My independence, like been my dream, like bringing Zambian artists to have to grace us with it. You know what I mean?
so haven't you been?
So I have been in contact with different artists, and many of them say, nah, that ain't make sense.
Zambian artists?
Yes. And
Not even sure for our guy.
so why?
Someone that she make a pompo, sorry.
Toresh Mika coding like one different program is so and so. But like Kurasha, Shani, you know what I mean? Why are Zambian artists this way? Generally, what do you think about Zambian artists?
I feel like at the end of the day, it all depends on like what you really want,
Mm-hmm.
But one thing I can testify about my country people is the past 10 years I've been in the music industry, I've noticed that we get too comfortable. Like we become okay with what we have.
Yeah.
Like I'm here now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm this guy, and it ends there, Then there's like artists like me. Like from the time I started doing music, the projection has just been very high, you know, to a point where it sounds so unreal because it's never been done,
Yeah.
you know.
Nafira kuisora.
Let me see. She was saying this with a minute.
Ninaka. So, yeah.
So
yeah, go on.
So that's in my own opinion. I really wouldn't want to pick out names or say anything.
I think you should know.
No, because again, look, people are so quick to picking out the negatives, even when you're trying to be positive, especially in my country. Before they hear the positivity in the critic, they'll take it as a hate speech. Bro, there's a time when I really used to be very emotional as an artist. Like when I would go through certain things and I wasn't happy with that, I could go on social media and say things.
Yeah.
And people would get offended. But even though, like despite doing all those things, man, like you would say something positive.
Yeah.
And the only thing that people will pick out is the hate speech.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely.
So I've just realized that it's not worthy. I'd rather just
to speak about it.
Eh?
It's not worthy to talk about it.
No, it's not, because it doesn't help anybody. You know, it doesn't help anybody. And I remember at some point, one of my colleagues who's in the industry also, an artist, told me, no, it's not okay for you as an artist to say certain things on social media. Let the fans do it. But that's the thing. When a guy like me speaks, it's different from a fan. A fan is a fan.
Yeah.
That's why we don't even reply to comments. You know what I mean? It's a fan.
Fine, yeah.
But like when someone like me talks about something else, the attention will be different. So I really feel like we need a lot of criticism in the industry. That is gonna help us step up. I'll give you a very practical example.
Yeah.
When I started rebuilding my brand fashion-wise, I kept on saying, you can't be a big artist in Zambia and don't understand
fashion style.
Small basic things like they're shooting a music video. You don't need for Lakers. You know what I mean? You have basketball teams. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Name for like LV. Like these things, they pay for you to do
advertising. Yeah.
You can't go and put LV now for a video. I'm not saying you can't. But you know, like these are small principle, basic stuff that I expect an artist to know. You know. So like when you talk about certain things like that, other people start feeling like you know it all. You know. But when they sit down, they realize that.
So are they listening? Is like, what do you think? Like, we have so much talent. Like I know so many artists who are so good. What's lacking? Why is that they like international? Well, with your maps, no. Your maps international.
I don't know about that.
Why aren't you going international?
I really don't know.
Why aren't you going international? Why aren't you going international as Zambian artists?
I'll tell you one thing that I know about this business. It's not every product that can be exported. You know? Comes back to the music. No matter how good you are, there are certain materials that cannot be exported. But also, you could sell a bad product and make it big on the market if you've got the financial powers, the marketing, and the advertising power. There's so much raw talent in Zambia, but they don't have an audience.
What does that mean?
It means, do you know how good my music is? And people pretend as if they don't know that I'm a tough artist in one country. Do you know that?
Yeah, I do. I think you mentioned about.
Sometimes it bothers me. Sometimes it used to bother me until I realized that I was too good and so good to an extent that my own country people don't understand what good, excellent, and very good is. You know, like hype over facts. And also, I feel like the industry is still small because what they want is this, and what you're doing is this.
It's different.
You know what I mean, Gab? So different will not sell. Same thing that's happening to the artists that we're talking about, very talented, very, someone who can easily just like come up
and blow up.
they give him what he needs to get, and so
So let's say you have an artist. I don't know. What's your mod? What model do you think would be the best to sell our music worldwide? Your ideas. How can it be done?
there's a lot of things. Even just the industry itself, it's not in order yet. People are still streaming music for free.
Some what's this, sending on WhatsApp.
Yeah, yeah. So the culture of buying and subscribing is just starting to build.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also just we as artists, there are a lot of basic stuff that we're not doing. Things that need to add up to an international artist, like get your brand to start competing with other people. Of course, in as much as people would say, hey, why is in Zambia, like the people that want to compete with, their industries are so big that they put in so much money, so much money.
Yeah.
And when you leave the borders of Zambia, because like when artists move away in countries, they need to know what happens in other, like how other industries move. They're going to waisa kurasha.
Yeah.
Charida if you want
Performer, yeah.
You need to understand how the industry works here. You know what I mean? Because I'll tell you one thing: when you just leave the borders of Zambia elsewhere, the music is serious. You pay for everything. You pay for radio. You pay for videos. You pay
No
for
connection,
everything.
yeah.
It's business.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the only connection you're getting is maybe a plug that will give you a lower budget. Yeah.
And that's true because I've noticed, like in Zambia, you can get away with stuff.
Favors.
Just like favors.
Yeah, people love free stuff.
Yeah, and then there's also aspects psychologically. If I spend money on something, I'll be very serious. But then, Maran Chaparejo, I want to have the push, like you said earlier, comfortability. I'm playing on radio. They don't even think about that, like going up.
And also, one thing that really upset me is that I just recently realized that radio DJs are very important, very, very important in circulating the right music. Like radio DJs play every weekend. Every weekend, people are out.
Yeah.
So if there's a guy that can actually make an artist blow up,
It's a radio
DJ. But a few of them that understand the agenda will play because it's good music. I realize that most of the people that we hang out with, they don't even love us, man.
Yeah.
It's just all fake love.
Yeah.
You meet, you say what's up, and it ends there.
Yeah.
He will never even play. He doesn't even play music. Maybe he'll play a song maybe if someone requests or anything. Because what I'm telling you is practical. I know people in the industry, radio DJs, that who are cool with each other, but I'm there, like I go to chill, I'm listening to the music and doesn't play any of my jams.
But it's a bro every time.
Yeah, you know what I mean? They'll play for ngamla chidi ngabonse.
Yeah.
But I understand, it's about the network, and really, it doesn't really bother me. It's only sad that if we're saying we're going to build an industry, people need to understand the agenda. I've been saying about this agenda all the time.
And really it's frustrating. Have you seen this guy, David Kazadi? His posts.
Yeah.
Like you can see, like this guy is really frustrated because I think when you're trying to fight the system and the system is not, fight the whole change, it gets frustrating sometimes. You even feel like giving up.
Well, I don't know if he's really frustrated or was just airing out his
views.
But you need to understand that people like Kazadi are intellectuals, smart people, people that are coming from more developed countries.
Yeah.
Obviously, he expects some sort of system. Like things need to work like this. And Zambia is not that country, bro. Zambia is not that country.
I think you're doing so well. like with your brand and the way you're like the Rodman album. I was like,
Yeah, man, because
I, I put from the first song. What is this? Okay, sounds good. Zambian artist like this, and I finished the till the last track. I was like, wow, I've never seen a Zambian artist who can do such sounds. Why the experiments though? It seems like you're experimenting a lot.
yeah, I would say a bit of experimenting,
Yeah.
but also with a vision. You know, I'm telling you, and I've been telling people that I hang out with, I say, you are going to really be frustrating yourself if every time you want to make music, you're telling your mind that therefore I need to blow Zambia. You know, I think for me, I've passed that level a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't make music so that shika blow Zambia.
Mm-hmm.
Zambia is not my only target. I make music for everybody. You know,
Mm-hmm.
why should I go in the studio to make music that will only fit a commercial sound? Bushamu Zambia mafia bantu. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How am I going to, like, people need, it's bigger than what we think. After PJ,
Mm.
I personally feel like there hasn't really been an
Dave.
artist. No, there hasn't really been an artist that has been so consistent. Because Yomaps is at a level where anything he does will sell.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's so big that even if he decided today to just whistle in a song,
It's gonna
blow up.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really wish, I really wish that from here to where he's going now, he's going to elevate his pen game, his sound. You know, if it means he needs writers, that's the kind
So you
of
think
things.
it's
That's
about
the kind of things that he needs to start getting into. You know, because I'll tell you one thing: you can be as good as you can be to a certain extent. You know, even when
Yeah.
a Beyonce,
Yeah.
a German, I mean a Rihanna,
Mm.
you know, Zambian artists need to start tapping into songwriters. Yeah, you can only be as good as you can get. So ngole imbenimbo in the 2 years ngole imbenimbo chinomfuka shimoshini. There's no evolution there as an artist.
Mm.
Regardless of the songs blowing or anything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There has to be an evolution in the sound and appearance and everything. I think you can even testify. Like, if we start getting Zambian artists and putting them,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying, that a lot of basics people are not paying attention because they, I don't know ngata fiba sakamika or
Comfortability much stand up.
because utakuwa ba artist 3-4 years umone ka fake morphine tapari fia chinja mwana
Yeah.
that's why we're artists. It's artistical. There has to be something popping
Like you
all
know
the time.
change.
So now if you get an artist like Tilo,
Yeah.
and you take away the music, what else are you going to talk about?
I mean style. Yeah. The swag.
So already
The
you've
hair.
got that figured out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's art. You get most of the artists in Zambia, bro, when you just take away the music. That's pretty much about it. I'm like, there's really a lot of things that we need to fix in the industry, but
So you talked about songwriting. Who I haven't. I don't know, like actual songwriters in Zambia.
they're there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're there. It's just that when they do that, the owners never really put them out there.
Do you,
You know?
Can I know like one or two you've worked with or you know?
Prominent people, people like Killer is a songwriter.
Oh yeah, Killer, yeah.
Killer is a songwriter. Franco is a songwriter.
I heard Franco wrote some song for Maktoum, right?
Oh, I don't know about that, but yeah, these are like songwriters that I know. Typho G is
The rapper, right?
yeah,
I know.
dance of happy, yeah. So there's a lot of that.
Amongst the artists that you know, the ones obviously you are already big, but I mean
what big are you talking about first? When you say
big for the Zambian.
So she be saying that you have a fan base in Zambia. Because the big that I'm looking for.
It's not the one we're saying,
It's
right?
not the one in Zambia.
Yeah.
No.
Which three artists Do you know? Because I realized you listen to a lot of underground
Yeah, a
songs.
lot.
Which Zambians, three of them, you think like, okay, this one is really really good underground, not and okay, who has got potential, say.
There are a lot of them. I could just probably mention a few of the artists that I listen to. I listen to artists like Dale Shizi,
Ah, Tali is so good.
Elnati,
Yeah, no, I think it's so good.
Maniga, I mean LJ Mojo,
LG Mojo,
yeah,
the one who
J
raps fast,
Trigger,
right? LG Mojo, the one did Mutale no, right? Ah, oh yeah, I know.
yeah, J Trigger, with a PNC,
Uh-huh.
with a Jedi. I listen a lot of raw materials, because the new wave goodness is they understand like what hasn't been done right,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so it's very easy for them that you don't even need to tell them, like the moment you just go on his page,
You can see.
you can see that he's got a direction of what he's doing,
Mm-hmm.
you know
Mm-hmm.
not ama-pages yambi ayabantu amamanankane ama-artist bambi wamzambia
Yeah.
tekwathi ndeponda, but I'm telling you the truth. And just like I told you, whenever you try to speak out on something, even if you haven't mentioned names, people start saying, but I think I'm past that. The reason why we need to be talking about these things is it should be something that needs to be helping all of us,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So if you look at how artists are packaging themselves, I mean, Kanina Kandalam,
Yeah, videos are always so nice.
you like the package is so good that even before you listen to the music, you know what you're going to expect, like it's amazing, you know. So branding,
Branding.
very important.
This podcast is called Self Love Boz Zambia, and I want to know what's your idea of loving yourself?
Spending more time, giving a lot of me time.
Mm-hmm.
Self love, it's plain, yeah. It's plain like that, I think, for me. I don't know. Sometimes I've had conversations with people that think um, you can't really exist without friends,
Yeah, yeah.
without people you love. You know, often a family. Sometimes we exist without family. Family, tamumonana munana, but muna still communicate.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel for me, self love is just understanding the things that you love the most and things that you feel like need to get most of your attention
Mm-hmm.
before anyone else or anything else.
I think it's important
Let's
to love yourself, because if you can't love yourself, I don't think you can love anybody else, right? Do you agree with that?
Oh, I don't know about that. These theories work hand in hand with different minds. So
Yeah.
regarding or certain things of how you look at behavior, human behavior,
Mm-hmm.
it might be or it might not be.
So, what's your theory in general? If it comes to like love, and how would you, in a few words?
Hmm, about love.
Yeah, love of self or love of others.
Ah, well, for me, love is just you know wanting to be treated equally to treating someone equally to what you would want them to treat you.
Mm.
What you give me is what I'll give you back, because it can't be like this. I'm there, then you're here. There has to be a balance.
Balance, yeah.
Yeah. So it's just balance.
What questions do you like to be asked the most? Like when you meet a stranger.
I don't know what to expect, man. Anything. People say random stuff. People say, "Oh, what do you want?" If you're good, if you're blonde. So, ah. But one thing I know is that I'm so much attracted to intelligent people.
Mm-hmm.
Not intelligent people.
That's
Like smart people, like intellectual, like people that think outside the box. Yeah. Because if there's something that I really feel like we've been fighting with in our country,
yeah.
people are like this, man. You do stuff and they expect you to explain A to Z. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
things that just someone needs to at least have knowledge about.
People don't travel much, maybe, or it's
Not
the
even
culture.
about it's no, it's not even about traveling, bro.
Mm.
Yes, with some things, yes, it's traveling, but it's knowledge, man. Some things is knowledge, some things is just general knowledge, IQ level, you know, IQ level.
That's
And
sad.
and coming to the entertainment area,
Mhm.
it's so sad that even now, even now, we're still fighting trends.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
people don't believe that you can
Facebook.
just be famous for just doing good stuff. Like you can be famous just making good music. Adawe Mozambia, your good music needs to be attached to scandals. Your good music needs to be attached to something that will glue people, bro. Where?
And the trends
Where?
die, you know.
Yeah.
But good music still stays for a long time.
There's so much damage that has been done to the industry, and people don't even realize. You know, the same people that complain, they are the culprits because they are the people that hype up these things.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wafuma sex tape, but it's the shit, but it's the shani, but you know they hype up these things. So it's very sad. You know? It's very sad. One for me sometimes that nchinje gobe. That's why I'm watching that. Tukwenda kusuma.
Kwenda kusuma.
Mwana ashenda tasha ninokuma. Kuna mwana ifela ka Zambia.
Would you want to relocate?
Bro, why not?
SA?
Doesn't mean no.
SA is crazy. It's crazy
no,
than Zambia.
No. I've never even thought of. All the times I've thought of moving. SA has never been a place that I've said that I can stay. No.
Which top 3 countries
I've
have
got no
you thought about?
I could live. I would live in Ghana.
Ghana is
I've
good.
always thought I could. You know.
Yeah.
I could live in Namibia or in Rwanda.
Rwanda. Why Rwanda?
Because it's developing at a very fast
Oh yeah,
rate.
yeah.
You know. So.
And the second one, Namibia.
Yeah, Namibia.
Okay. I would live in Jamaica. I love Jamaica.
Bro.
But I hear it's
Why like
crazy there, like jobs and all and stuff to do.
I don't know. I've never really been there. Never really taken interest to read about Jamaica, but I listen to a lot of dances.
Yeah. So I mean, you had a concert in Moscow.
Yeah.
How did you find it?
It was a good time.
Yeah. You met so many Zambians.
It was a good time. It's unfortunate that ama Zambians abalingi okusata bayishire.
I don't know.
Abalingi okwisa batabayishire bonse.
Yeah. Tamayishire.
Not only that they missed a good moment, but it's just sad that if they knew about it and they didn't come, it just shows how much these other races are beating us.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Even just simple things as just turning up, you know. Because people we've been having conversation, you know, why is it that when you go to a different country, Nigerians, Congo, they're dominating with businesses, they're doing what and what. There's nothing difficult about that. But the disease is coming from where we're coming from.
Ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't know how to uplift each other, you know. If I find you doing something, I don't want to help you make that big. I want to build mine.
Yes.
And mine should become better than you.
Yeah.
The same way I keep talking about the music industry. Abantu ababelieve nanomba mu Zambia ati bonza artists to achitika.
There's space for everybody.
Yeah. They always think kufira abantu baba pamo okay siyenga ni balance we understand. But if people are good, if something is good, it's good. Let it go. Let it grow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's
a conversation I had where like Mwalanda like ngamba kusha iftumbu hapo na baneba mali ngamba kusha iftumbu na pona like why not just like whatever is good you all tag along and
just
push
tag,
it.
It becomes big for everybody.
Everybody
just start tapping it, you know? It's a small, that's what I'm telling you, like it's just a small things that matter. The small things, you know.
Yeah.
Fimbitafua kanenda rama or shan. Nadina Ndapo last time when I was on a different on a different interview, I said, look, people in the music industry, badi rufianya abantu like you know where like mwari patana no muntu. Ngana ushwa ni mwa rufieni. What are you waiting for? Because that's maturity.
Yeah.
If you don't do anything about it, that problem will never solve itself, bro. Nishure filo kubula phone or to me no muntu warufina to boy. Sorry boy. Tetwambo kulanjana. Na if maso ina must reconcile again put do a reconciliation in it.
I didn't want to you apologize to a big man. I don't know.
Not there. My producer. I stopped talking to my producer over certain things that happened, bro.
Yeah.
For a year now to do. But about to chanting a Java now, select. Chanting. If you don't kind of win.
But it's not the same still, yeah? It's not the same like it was.
What do you mean it's not
the relationship?
Same? It's
yeah.
The fire is back.
Okay.
Kai mwansha kasore for kachita. Kasore karun Kevin too. What the issue? Kasore ka nangufam malavu mwana mwaka wakashana. Tuma sorry if you forgot to come. Tuma sorry.
It's what second. But there's an element of pride. Now I'm this one. So
this world is just
it's been amazing. It's been amazing time having you in Moscow, really, and looking back to when this started. Sometimes it felt like it's not possible, but like all this and meeting you and learning a lot. I've learned how to make content because you're always making content. Also, like your humility, though you think, your work ethic, it's amazing, man. And I have no doubt you're going to be the big vision you want to be.
The biggest now. What the biggest?
The biggest.
The biggest.
Can you say that more than the biggest? Yeah. Cheers. Thank you so much. Shout out to Moscow. Shout out to Moscow. Or mukese food.
Wisa. Mada forever want to die. Na shara Moscow.
We've come to the end of the first episode, Self-Love with Boz Zambia. We had Tilo, baddest, and you like, subscribe, share. We have more interesting conversations coming through with different people. Cheersy.